can see it, but so what I like, I know my channel so many times before to do my morning pages. This is my journal. Yeah, okay.
Especially when you're especially when you're hardwood flooring kind of place.
Hi guys, it is the first day of autumn and I went out for a walk, and honestly I am so happy. I am so happy. I was so motivated. I woke up so motivated after a bit of a funk. And yeah, I was kind of planning what am I going to do this season to reset, refocus my creativity. That's something that I really, really, really want to do this season. I feel like creatively, I'm a bit all over the place, and I want to take the time of the real new year to, yeah, really get inspired and refocus on what my creativity entails, basically. Today, I'm gonna do a deep closet clean out. Yesterday, I deep cleaned my apartment, which was really good. I feel so happy with how everything looks right now. So I would highly recommend that you do that. Then I'm going to revisit the project pan, which, if you don't know what it is, it's just making sure that you're actually using all the products that you have until they hit the pan. There's something so I wouldn't say aesthetically pleasing about these images that you can see pop up, but there's just something that draws me to them. Apart from the fact that for the planet and for our pocket, it's better to finish the products instead of keep buying new ones. I just feel like they look so good. When something is used, it's so chic. So yeah, I'm gonna revisit that, look at all my products, make sure that I'm using them, put the ones out, put the ones that I'm not using as much out, like on my vision, so that in the morning I pick them up. And then throw the ones that are finished, because I have so many empties. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a video in more detail about this, so let's move on. Then today I want to do a little self-care night, and I want to be on Pinterest, create a mood board for autumn. I want to really, really, really be present this season. Every year I feel like the best season of the month just passes me by, and usually it's because there's a lot of stress around this season, especially at my job, and I feel like I'm not really enjoying it. So this season I'm going to make sure that I do. So I'm going to make like a little bucket list with movies that I want to watch, exhibitions that I want to visit. I also want to reflect on the summer months, so what things I am proud of, what things I should have worked harder on. Yeah, just reflect on the previous season and what I want to do next. And that also includes research. So I am someone that really enjoys researching for the sake of researching. And I like to do that, I wouldn't say on a monthly basis, maybe, because it might take me more than a month to fully research whatever topic I'm currently interested in. So I would say that it's really good to do it on like a seasonal basis. So just do a list of research topics that what you want to delve into, and then you can kind of narrow focus yourself so that you actually do research. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys also something that kind of helps me be more present, because that's something that I want to do this season a lot. And that is reading magazines. Not doesn't have to be specifically this one, but just reading magazines in general. And maybe I could do another video about this if you guys wanted, like my magazine recommendations and why I think reading magazines is a really, really good way to stop yourself from picking up your phone. Sometimes, well, I'm someone that really, really enjoys reading, and I never, never, ever feel like I need to force myself to sit down and read, because it's something that I actually enjoy. But I do understand that sometimes we might just want to look at pictures and read at the same time, and just be aware of what's going on around the world, or a niche interest that we have. And for me, that's usually fashion and art. And this month's September, this month's magazine is going to be Art Review. So every month I pick up a magazine, and it doesn't have to be the same one every month. Sometimes I pick up Vogue, or the Paris Review, or Granta, or Aesthetica, I think it's called, or Vogue France, or Memento, or Om Girls. Yeah, there's so many magazines that you can pick up every month, and I think it's a good way to do it every month. Otherwise, it would be very expensive to get an issue of to get all the issues of the magazines, specifically for me, because I really love fashion and I love art and exhibitions. So the magazine that focuses on contemporary art and is based in London. So here you can find something that I really enjoy about this magazine is that you can explore new artists that you probably have never heard of. Not only that, but you also get to see exhibition wise and gallery wise what's happening around the world. And you get these pages dedicated to exhibitions. So, for example, this one, it's in Japan. There's also some really good interviews. Photography is amazing, and it focuses on very different types of art. So not just paintings, but also photography, sculptures. And it's a great way to explore what exhibitions are around the world. This can be very handy if you're traveling and you want to see what gallerists think of exhibitions and critics. Yeah, if I think in general, if you enjoy art, this is such a great read. And then at the end of the magazine, there's a section called Art Reviewed, and it's basically reviews of galleries and exhibitions around the world. And I was so excited to get this specific issue because they are reviewing Yoshitomo Nara's exhibition that took place in London, and I didn't get to go, and I was so upset. But yeah, still excited to read the review of the exhibition. And yeah, I just think books are great to get ourselves out of the phone prison, but magazines are also really, really good to, if you have like a niche interest, to lose yourself in it. And I just think it's such a nice ritual to go out every month, get your coffee, get your magazine, read the magazine in the coffee shop, just look at the rain. I don't know, just it sounds like the most autumnal thing ever. It doesn't have to be just magazines. Got for my birthday this Issey Miyake book, so I would recommend that you yeah, just lose yourself in books. I have a video here called Scroll Through Books, Not Your Phone. And this is exactly the type of book that I would just sit with my tea or with my coffee and just scroll through it, you know? And I don't need to be on my phone, on Pinterest. I don't need to do that. This has all the inspiration that I need. So yeah, just wanted to recommend you guys to open more books for inspiration, and lock your phones. This is the first video. I hate this. But then I really like this. I'm obsessed. Yep. I know. How sweet is this rug and this wallpaper? Wow. And then this is the bathroom. I feel like I'm in Italy. Me encanta. I'm still reading this book. It's taking me like more than a month now, and I don't know if I should stop reading it, but I only have like 150 pages left, so I think I'm gonna try my best from now till the end of the trip and on the plane. And if it doesn't pick up, I'm gonna have to DNF, but which I really hate doing, because yeah, I don't know, it was getting really good and then it kind of slowed down, so that's why it kind of put me in like almost a reading slump. I'm gonna use this one, Avene Hydrons. It's just a hydrating cream. Consistency is like thick, but it's not like the thickest cream I've ever used. This is my skincare bag. I got this thing in Japan. We have to go with some sunscreen. We're using Roche Posay. Usually I use Roundup. This eyebrow gel. Lemon balm. This is so nice.
you know? You know what it's meant to look like.
Good morning, guys. I haven't vlogged in a while and I feel like when I stop I kind of lose the hang of it, but we're gonna try our best. If I sound a bit weird, is because I'm sick. And what better way to start autumn? So yeah, I'm having medicine actually, not tea. But yeah, we're just gonna get ready, and the plan for today is just to get out of the house because I work from home, and I feel like if I don't force myself to leave the house, after a certain amount of time, I kind of get anxious. Not to say that I want to go to the office, because I don't want to do that either. But I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, probably get a coffee. And I will read my book at the coffee shop before starting work, and then I will head to the local library and do some work there. So that's what we're gonna do today. Finished the book that I was reading in my previous vlog, The Living and the Dead by Patrick White, and honestly I found it to be very boring. So this is the book that I'm reading currently. It's The Years by Annie Ernaux. I've talked about Annie Ernaux on my channel so many times before. She's one of my favorite authors ever, honestly. Her, Olga Tokarczuk, and Clarice Lispector, I feel like complement each other so well. I actually did a video just about these three authors, so I'll link that down below if you're interested. But I read Shame and A Man's Place by Annie as well. And this is the book that actually got her the Nobel Prize of Literature, so very excited to read it. I already made a start. I'm on page 42. And before I read any Annie Ernaux books, I thought that I wasn't really a biography person, but I think she changed my mind, and I just find that with the way that she explains her life, I don't know, I feel like it's just very relatable. The Years is about a period of 1941 to 2006. And it's told from the perspective of Annie's life, and it touches on history, so everything that was going on around her and how yeah, life was changing in France and also around the world. So if you're interested in like geopolitics, but also memory, just language, also the way that language changes, it's just very, very interesting. I did with a working class person. And then in the book A Man's Place, she explains how the relationship with her family kind of, especially with her dad, kind of changed when she went from, yeah, like very low working class because of the war, and then her going to uni and becoming part of the bourgeoisie and kind of changing and leaving that part of her behind. Just such a beautiful book. So yeah, I'm gonna take this book with me to read at the coffee shop before I start work. And before I head out, I am going to do my morning pages. This is my journal. I love how when you start using it a lot, you can kind of tell where you are just by looking at this side of the journal. This is my favorite journal ever. Talk about it in every video, but yeah, always recommend you guys to stick to Moleskine or Moderno, which is like a cheaper version, but also really good quality. And before we leave the house, I wanted to do an unboxing because I got an exciting package. This is Heyyy I. Oh, I'm so excited. I already know what it is, but it was a gift for my birthday because I'm sick. And it's such a cold autumn day. However, it's sunny and I can just like see the sun and the trees and the birds are chirping, and it just feels like the perfect autumn day to spend outside. So yeah, very excited. Let's start with the unboxing. Sorry, I go in like rambles. Yeah, this is what happens when I stop vlogging and suddenly I start again. Okay. Cute. So you get this guarantee cards. Heyyy I is one of my favorite designers. I feel like a lot of people think that his clothes are not what's the word? Oh, this is really nice. Ew. His clothes, a lot of people think that his clothes and stuff is not very like flattering, but yeah, it's not the point. That is not the point. I got a book as well for my birthday. This is so beautiful. So it's this Heyyy I watch inspired by water. He's got a lot of things inspired by water, actually. I think also he's got perfume that's like Drop d'Issei or something. And this is designed with Seiko. So it's a really good quality watch. And it's designed by Tokujin Yoshioka. Made in Japan. I think it's really cute. Yes. I love it. I like it. I'm gonna wear it today. I am feeling something sweet and something like creme brulee. So we're gonna go with bianco latte. Not like this specific coffee shop that I go to, they always compliment my perfume when I'm wearing this, and they're always like, oh my god, what was the name? So it's got a lot of projection. I'm not sure how it works with perfumes, like if it depends on the person that wears it in terms of projection, but I've heard that this works for everyone. So yeah, if you're looking for like a sweet and like just caramel perfume that everyone's gonna smell that is next to you, Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. It's really good. I wanted to show you guys my jacket because I got it at this vintage shop. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so cute, and it's from this Japanese brand. Little black jacket, and I love the buttons. Let's put it on. And like perfect temperature. So what I like about this jacket is that it's the perfect size, like lengthwise. I don't have anything like that. Let's see. So it looks like this. Isn't that so like sweet? It's so cute. I love it. All right, let's go.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
Hi, Dad. Jenny?